And with that, welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 7 Symphonies. Last time we stopped at floor 8, I think? Or was it floor 7? I think it was floor 8. Anyways, I think we are mostly good to go. I'm gonna leave my cash here. Never mind, I guess. And the fact that I placed this money sound when opening the thing is kind of irritating. Anyways, let's continue. Yeah, it was indeed floor number 8. And that seems to be ice water? Kind of? Or not? Anyways, let's see. Okay, an unusable blinker seed, an unusable Toto seed, and a max elixir. I did lose quite a lot of items due to fainting, unfortunately, but yeah, I guess we can get most of them back in here. Okay. I hope it dies. Yeah, okay, it did. Not so cool, to be honest. The confusion. Psychic, also not very cool, but at least it did not attack me. Meaning I'm alive. And I ran in the wrong direction. On accident. Let's just hope it kills. But it did drop the special attack. Doesn't help my case though. Alright, we are back at floor number 2. Also, don't ask me why the why the tile set is different now. I guess it's just random. Because I don't know what else it is. It could be. Anyways. Bubble has range, right? Yeah, it does. As well as Moonblast, but that shouldn't be very effective against us, right? Nope. Right. Floor number 4. Yeah, I did kind of miss the Machokes. But, oh well. Dazzling Gleam does deal good damage to it. And of course you gotta Moonblast that thing. At least it killed in one hit. And this is a dead end here. Yeah, don't really have anything effective against that thing. Alright. And another Moonblast for Servine. Aua. Please stop using Energy Ball. Okay, that works as well. I do wonder, do they also not trigger... Okay, yeah, no. This scarf is stopping it completely from activating. Not just on the first step on. Alright, floor 9 already? Okay. I can see it already, Argonian. The exit's right there. Unacceptable, your highness. Never let that happen again. Come on, my lady. I don't think it's that bad. She just stepped 2 tiles away to pick up some item. And who are you supposed to be backing up here, butler? It's precisely thanks to your improper laxity that her highness is still unable to restrain her primitive impulses. If I had only been present for her education at some earlier point of it. But isn't that the Manaphy we technically raise in the main story? Anyways, she'd already be more than willing to assume her responsibilities, Monsieur Walrein. Hey, it's not Walrein's fault, I'm the one who wanted to come all the way down here. I did in no way contradict that statement, your highness, but I'm sure you'll understand that I wouldn't have allowed such an undignified fancy to bloom within yourself. Holy fish, just how low can she dive? We're not even 10 floors in, and I'm already fed up to my fins. Hey, you finally appeared! Manaphy? Are you our dear Manaphy? Yes, I am that same sweet girl. Wait, girl? You're always a girl? Of course she's always been so. Don't you have eyes in your head? Her Highness clearly exhibits plenty of unmistakable feminine traits. Her majestic eyelashes, her fluctuant ponytails, and the angelic face no male mon could ever aspire to. Well, my species lacks a predetermined gender though, my Lodic. I could perfectly be a boy too, and there'd be no problem with that at all. But the truth is, I do feel much more confident and comfortable this way. Well, it's awesome to hear that, Manaphy. We didn't have much clue on how to address you when you were born. I beg your pardon. You too were witnesses to her Highness' birth? Indeed, we found Manaphy during one of our expeditions, back when she was just an egg. Some days after that, it ended up hatching, and when we then started to take care of her. However, she eventually fell ill due to the unsuitable environment she was being raised in. It was then when someone we know contacted Walrein for him to take care of her instead. I see. So you're the ones to blame. Excuse me? Just so you know, Her Highness is currently going through a complex stage in her natural life cycle. Adolescence, was it perhaps? My development was sudden, therefore I am still quite unaware of its many ins and outs. As a consequence of her immaturity, she doesn't seem capable of finding a proper balance between her hobbies and her duties. There's no doubt that an amusement such as exploring demands an absolute dedication. However, therefore, I'm sorry, I think it's therefore I'm afraid that right after our visit to this damn tower concludes, playtime's over for good. This will indeed be her last caprice. What? Are you planning to stop Manaphy from exploring? Just who the heck do you think you are? It's fine, Sylvian. The decision was also mine. Do you remember when I came back to Treasure Town so I could join your exploration team? I now perfectly understand why having to take care of me once again wasn't a welcomed idea, but... honestly, I did struggle a bit afterwards. I became rather cheerless for a while. It was right then when my Lodi came into my life. She stepped up when I needed it the most. She told me I was special and that my destiny was no other than to rule the oceans. Apparently, I'm quite a singular Pokemon myself, and that gave me the right to stand as a future queen. Me, heir to the throne of the Northern Seas, can you believe it? The point is that I'm here to part ways, Argonian and Sylvian. Both with your team and with exploring. It is time for me to move on and properly assume my role. Such sublime eloquence. Your Highness, you just spoke like a real princess would. You'll be a splendid queen, that I can already tell. You'll guide our people towards a bright future. And regarding you two robbers, be sure this decision is irrevocable. Nothing you may say could ever make Her Highness forsake that which she is rightfully deserving of. Monsieur Walrein, assist me with the gearing up. We'll set off immediately once we're done. Yes, madame. Is that true, Manaphy? You actually want to quit exploring? I do. It was my decision. But wouldn't you be willing to join our team this time, Manaphy? It's not too late to... No, I'm absolutely not Sylvian. I want to prove myself. To myself, I no longer need you two in order to thrive. I could never explore by your side, but I'll always remember with fondness everything you did for me in the past. But don't be sad. You'll be able to come visit me whenever you want after we're done. And we'll still got a long way to go anyways. I'm sure we'll meet each other again at some point. And do you want to know one last thing? I'm planning to meet God and ask them for something at the top. Oh, are you? And what will that be? That is a secret. You'll have to make it up there too if you want to find out. Oh wow, now I'm even more willing to do so. And it won't just be gummies this time, that I can assure you. Well, I should go back with my tutors now. Good luck, even though you don't need it anyway. Didn't she look kind of inhibited to you, Argonian? If you ask me, I don't think she was being completely sincere. I begged you a billion times to let her stay, but there was no way to convince you in the end. Sylvian really appreciates Manaphy, and so do I, but it's not that easy. Pokemon like her are the ones who maintain the world's balance. If we just recruited every legendary Pokemon who showed interest in joining us, we'd have surely provoked a severe distortion in it. It's better to just let them be. Even our dear Manaphy is aware of this now. She also got a very important role to play. I can't waver on this matter. I don't mind taking the blame. Breaking this vow only because of our special affection towards her would be a very irresponsible thing to do. Well, I'm glad she'll at least be able to say goodbye on a high note. Quite literally. Come on, cheer up already, Argonian. I know you did it for everyone's sake. Let's show Manaphy how much we still care for her. We'll have to keep climbing if we want to learn about her wish. Alright. How are we looking on items? Not that great, but also not that bad. Alright. We are now at 410 poke, which is really not that much. I think I'm gonna store basically everything besides this, and an apple and an oran. And maybe a warp. That should be good. Do you sell anything fancy? Nope. The sunseed maybe, but who knows. Stop, who dares to disturb the course of royal duties? Her Majesty holds them in high esteem, Kingdra. They are allowed in. Oh, I see. Proceed if you may, forgive my insolence. Do they all say this? No. Long ago, during the golden era of rescue teams, we were once known as Team Sea Dragons. With the Exploration Fever's arrival, we decided a brand new name was required for us to properly revamp ourselves. To be honest with you, it was a bit too straightforward for such a mysterious upcoming times, and now we're better known as Team Drakwa. It's much smoother to pronounce too. Kind of, yeah. Our team has always excelled at the escort missions. When the heir to the throne's wishes reached our ears, we immediately offered our service to her. Though, the truth is, we won't be receiving a single poke once we complete this job. But that's just a mere trifle. Our devotion to the crown is infinitely bigger than our greed. I'd like to say the same about Madame Melodic, but she didn't seem very willing to pay our usual fees. Your Highness, I beg you not to resist. The earlier we're done, the better. A title cape around here, her past scarf around there. But the latter will undoubtedly provoke an atrocious hunger in Your Highness. Monsieur Warren, before we set off, make sure to purchase at least 100 apples at the Wandering Bazaar. I'm not sure they'd have that amount in stock, madame. Come on, let me dress up alone already. Poor Manaphy. Anyways, let's continue. Which makes this now floor 9, yeah. He'll see Rocky Orb. Nice stair room spawn. Another one. Okay, not a third. But finally fire types. I can finally be actually useful. As Empoleon. Or as a general water type. Okay, an unusable Pew Seed. But not that bad. These are quite a lot of traps in here. This anti-trap scarf really comes in handy. Okay, that could hurt. Or not if we deal 200 something damage. Okay, nothing here. Okay, that is now really bad. Alright. It's nowhere to be found. Appears to be that we are through floor number 9. And the portal is gone. We've checked all the tower surroundings and we simply can't find the entrance. However, I can sense a panoply of emotions emerging from inside. I'm sure there must be hundreds of explorers climbing it right now. Their combined euphoria is overflowing. If we make a logical deduction based on the presence of that rock-all adventurers seem to profess so much devotion towards, this must be the place where the entrance could be found before arrival. That's my opinion. It's no use. Shaman. It's impossible to find an opening by flying around it. The pressure is so high up there, and the tower is even higher. It's alright, gracious Shaman. You may rest now. We had already foretold this outcome. And they might have been able to ascend to the summit this way, but there's no way to locate them. The fact he's just disappeared can't be a coincidence at all. We've got to... the devilish creature thinks he can distort space at will without receiving a proper punishment. I'll have it your way. Let's play your stupid game, you mediocre trapsy artist. Well, Palkia doesn't seem to be too happy. And it did nothing. There's no way. I couldn't create a spatio-temporal breach into the tower using my spatial rend. I, Palkia, who holds sway over space, who has dominion over dimension. Help me this time, Dialga. If you also use your roar of time, then I'm sure we... That's enough, Palkia. Don't let your pride take over once again. Your move would have been more than enough in any ordinary situation. But this isn't ordinary at all. The spatial temporal flux surrounding this tower is completely apparent. I'm afraid that we've severely underestimated Hoopa. This is much worse than we imagined. However, there's still something we can do to attenuate, I guess, the consequences of his actions. If they haven't entered it yet, then we're still not too late to stop a complete catastrophe. Come with me, Palkia. We've got to stop them from participating at all costs. Alright, I'll follow you, brother. What are they talking about? My tension has dropped. I think it wasn't the highest that were pressuring me. Get him good, brave ones. You've got to stop him in his tracks, no matter what. But this elf, do you even have a clue on who they were talking about? Not even the slightest, but they filled me with courage too. I think I can get an idea. Oh, what did I just... How couldn't I have sensed this much pain before? Was I that absorbed in my own emotions? Officer Magnusson, why is Cresselia there? It can't be. What happened to this brigade? Just by looking at the injuries, I'd say something out of this world stomped on them without regard. Out of this world? What do you mean? They've barely got visible wounds, one each at most, but their condition is critical. Something like this is unheard of. Inflicting this much damage with just one hit is impossible for any normal Pokemon. Tell that shaman to keep their sky form and to come here immediately. I'll require their serene grace if I want to have a chance of saving them. Their lives are already in the hands of destiny. You should have started off with that. I'll be back right away. Just as we thought we had finally banished all darkness away, you decide to turn the whole world upside down once again. It's been a long time, Hoopa. Perhaps too long. I wonder if, even after so many centuries, you'll still hold a grudge against us. It appears so. Floor 10. Here we are at last. I can already see the next floor. Oh. Okay. Hey, check that out, Argoyan. It's flower styled. But it appears to... It's connected to multiple paths. Anyways, this floor is beautiful and it's also much bigger than the others. Why is everyone bunched together if there's so much space? Hey, isn't that... what's the matter, Argonian? Does it also surprise you? What, you say there's someone special at the back? Let's see... Ah, yeah, that's Meloeta. Yeah, it's that mysterious damsel. So she actually was in the tower all along. This is great news. Come on, Argonian, let's take a seat before the show starts. Oh, I can't wait to listen to her again. Her song gave me the strength to make it up here. Is she really that good? I was busy exploring Miracle Sea while she performed in our village. Wait, Weasel, she's about to start. He needs you. Ah yes, destiny, oh ominous destiny. And your mercy we already are, forging our very own walkway. The fiery ambitions that move us will be our loyal guide. I still can't sing. Whilst daring to anyone darn it, might bring with it some downside. Where the fuck did I read life? Anyways, always contemplating this rule. We'll aim for the highest we can. Besting 1 and 1,000 obstacles. Exploring for just the sake of fun. Therefore, cling with pleasure. To that, your most precious treasure. And await, with great zeal, the gift to be delivered by the ethereal. Finale. Alright, simply amazing. Her voice is something out of this world. Very stylish indeed, almost as much as I am. That was wonderful, Argonian. She nailed it once again. She's undoubtedly an unparalleled artist. If those two's mother listened to her, she'd recover in the flash. Well, I can't see any of Team ACT's members among the audience, though. Let's ask in their place, Argonian. I'm sure Maril will thank us if we do. And she's gone. Oh, she's left already. I guess that was to be expected. She doesn't look like the sedentary type. But at least we now know she's around. I'm sure she'll reappear sooner or later. Yeah, it's a shame, but the request will have to wait a bit longer. I'd say I'm feeling down about it, but I'm not gonna lie. There's no way I could after hearing her sing once again. I'm as excited to explore right now as on the first day I did so. Let's keep climbing. Alright, again a bunch of people to talk to. Also, yeah, they are quite big on the floors. You also decided to come along more while. You really kept it wide, huh? Of course, this tower must enshrine many ancient mysteries. Our awesome archaeologists just couldn't miss the date. Guys, I think you might be speaking to the wrong one. Okay, they all say the same. Alright. What about those? Hey, remember me? You saved my life long ago. Well, you and many of the present Pokemon. I stayed to reflect on my attitudes back at Sky Peak after all that happened. Up, then down, up and down once again. I spent my days constantly climbing it, and at night I'd rest at Ampharos Station. Not this Ampharos' wood though, but his brother's instead. Every day I climbed a little faster. I started arriving there before dinner, then before tea time. And when I came to realize, my body had already adapted to that routine. I'd always arrive to the 7th station before lunch. The last time this Ampharos came by to say hi, he was pretty impressed by my progress. Therefore, this is my first expedition as a member of the Expedition Society. Isn't that cool? I occupy the on-foot explorer position, scaling subdivisions specifically. They already had someone in charge of underground expeditions, but no one who excelled at arduous ascents. And I believe our aerial explorer can't probably take flight, but I'm sure he stands out at many other things. I couldn't have asked for a better chance to debut. It's the climb of the century, probably even the millenniums. And with the amount of explorers that have come here now, there must be at least one of them who has undergone the same change as I have. I'd love to exchange thoughts with another Pokemon like me. I'm sure they must be also full of joy and purpose. Nah, kinda, yeah, Team Skull, yeah, kinda. Hey there, I'm Ampharos, Chief of Lively Towns Expedition Society. Though I'm also known far and wide as the Dashing Wanderer. Yeah. He is. Okay, I have 70 poke. Manage cash. 70 in. Alright. Team Frontier, it's an honor to climb for the same course you do. Huh. You're also getting paid by Spinder? Well, no wonder there have been some extra signings. He spent a fortune this time. He begged me to go on one step further for Project P's sake and even covered up all my evolution expenses. I'm now, without doubt, his absolute champion, and Team Frontier, his best asset. Then, if you've still got that extra slot left in your party, could I perhaps fill it myself? I thought Destiny Tower was a dungeon meant to be a solo exploit, and I felt myself at a great disadvantage now. And getting you to share the prize too? No way. That's entirely your problem, not ours. Oh wow, I thought you guys were a bit kinder. Does Brigham say anything different? Yeah. Well, we'll take Mr. Spinner's Enterprise to the top. We're ready to reach the summit. Though I'm a bit worried about our leader, to be honest with you. We've barely cleared around 10 of these floors, and his ego is already as high as the clouds. He's now got the arrogance of those who regarded themselves as great champions. Could it be due to his evolution? I guess it's better to whatever happened to those two. That fearful little worm can't even move on his own anymore. What is he even talking about? Anyways. Before I continue, I do want to save though, just in case. Alright, and off we go. Okay. Alright. Level 52. I don't think I'm gonna learn any new moves though, unfortunately. I think I'm way past the level at which I could learn something like Bubble Beam, unfortunately. So unless I just randomly find it in a dungeon, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get it though. Making it easier to be hit by enemies. Cool. Definitely want that. What I do want though are stair floors. Or like stair spawns. I mean, all of them should have stairs, so it's more the spawn that's important. Anyways, Totter Seed. And you're throwing moons again. Alright. Sunseed, Shocker Orb, and a Metadite. And stairs are of course in the last possible room. Probably should have used Ice Beam instead. Pretty sure 5 hits from Fury attack could have killed me. Luckily that's very unlikely to happen. But it's still a possibility. You know, these are the floors where I really wish for a stair spawn, because, I mean, beetle floors are just pain. Anyways, floor 11. And there it is, exit in sight. And who do we encounter here? Ooh, the floors are rocking this new look. I assume it must be something that'll happen from time to time. I can't wait to see the next one. Probably at floor 20, I don't actually know how long it goes. I mean, it's a demo, but it's still set to be around 7 hours long, but... anyways, Argonian, what's wrong? Why the weird face? What the hell? Huh. Phew, he ain't coming back from this one, I'm calling it now. How could something like that happen at all? Or rather, who? Why would anyone attack some peaceful merchant? And the worst part is, his stuff wasn't even stolen. They just did it for the love of the game, man. This is a tragedy, so they killed Kecleon. What should we do now, dear agent? Can you guarantee our safety? Yeah, you can rest assured, Kangaskhan. Neither I nor my team will let something similar happen again. Assaulting Pokemon whose role it is to support others is an act of the lowest imaginable violence. I'll bring the culprits to justice, you have my word. Yeah, miss, but have you considered how strong the Kecleon are? We ain't yapping about some random weakling like I am. These guys are every darn crook's worst nightmare. Any who can easily beat them up like this is qualified to break any law they want. You've kinda got a point there, yeah. What do you think, Inspector? Wouldn't they be better off if they went back home? That'd bring about an even worse scenario, Sour. If only the special agents designated by the Federation were around, that'd be the most logical thing to do, but... there are too many explorers involved now. Suppressing their support and that it definitely would leave them completely vulnerable while exploring unknown territory. These valiant merchants came here to help, putting their very own welfare on the line. And I do everything I can to ensure they can comfortably keep offering their services to anyone who needs them. Well, that's what I thought too. The President wouldn't have allowed it either. What happened here? Is that Kecleon merchant alright? Hey, boss, isn't this... Timurayaza, if I'm not mistaken. I'm deeply sorry we get to first meet under such gloomy circumstances. The wandering Bazaar owner's status is currently that of deep unconsciousness. He shows no signs of early recovery. Our medical checkup, though, has determined that his life isn't at risk. His vitality is extraordinary indeed. I'm the inspector in charge of the case. My name is Espion. Agent Polyrath at your service. Venusaur here, but you can just call me Saw. Team ESP will make sure to watch over every regular explorer security, so there's no need for you to worry. We're well aware of your feats, not only as professionals, but also as selfless heroes. You put both the Federation and the police to shame not only once, but twice. We owe everything to you two. It's no big deal, for real. Of course it is, in the name of all of those who proudly serve the eminent Pokemon Exploration Team Federation. Thanks, from the bottom of our hearts. It's fine, Inspector, man, please, raise your head, please. Oh, Argon, it feels good to be acknowledged, but right, in a moment like this one, yeah, I feel a bit overwhelmed right now. But what really makes me uneasy is how a Kecleon of all Pokemon has ended up in that state. I wonder if there's any quicker way to find out. Oh, I know. It's been so long since the last time that I'd almost forgotten about it. Dimensional Scream? Of course, I'm sure that'd be great help for the Inspector and her team. Huh? What do you have in mind? You see, Inspector, my partner possesses an ability that we might be able to make use of to solve this case. Sometimes when making contact with someone or something, visions from either the past or the future may take place. Wasn't that just connected to the time gear? Who knows. That's certainly impressive. Not only from the future, but also from the past. That's ideal. If you could grant us any little piece of information, we'd be absolutely in debt to you both. Go ahead, please. Proceed as you may. Let's see if I actually remember how this worked. First of all, Argonian touched the fainted Kecleon. Is it not working? Why? Well, were you able to see anything? No way, the Dimensional Scream didn't trigger this time? That is very unusual. It has almost always helped us when we needed it most. Ah, what a shame. I really thought we'd have access to some kind of clairvoyance, I guess, this time. To be honest with you, I've also been able to perform a similar act ever since I was born. However, I'm not allowed to make use of my future sight outside of battle. Whoa, is it that powerful? Do you perhaps think Hoopa could get angry if you did so? Yeah, kinda. Anyway, it doesn't seem like there's much more to see around here. You can keep on exploring without worries. We'll make sure everyone else can do as well. It's such a blessing to have you and your boys around, my dear. I feel much more secure now. Indeed. I got so stressed before my head hurts now. Anyways, I'm beating it myself too. Time to get on the money move. Alright. Is there anything else we can do to help? Unfortunately, no. You'll have to leave the rest in our hands. Make sure to enjoy the climb. That's more than enough for us. Also, be very careful while you do so, please. Something really strange is going on inside this tower. Stay alert. Alright then. You won't need to worry about our team. I'm sure we won't have to. Thanks in advance. Come on, Aragonian. Don't let that setback affect you. I'm sure it was just bad luck. We'll try again sometime later. I guess so. Getting some negative thoughts stuck in my head won't help us at all. The only other occasion I wasn't able to trigger the dimensional scream at will was during our visit to the future. There's no apparent correlation, so I'll just let it be for the time being. There you go, that expression looks much better on you. If we can't be of any help here, we'll have to keep moving. Come on, it's time to explore. Alright. You still around? I see you're worried about Keklian's state. Our tireless leader also feels great compassion towards others, even if she shows it a bit in her own way. Don't tell her I told you, but I do think she'd make a great parent, though she's definitely not looking forward for it. Even if we manage to protect the rest, losing such a crucial establishment would severely toughen the climb. No matter who they are, they've done irreparable damage. They'd better be prepared to face the consequences. Our team operates under the Federation's wing, but we frequently cooperate with the police too. You could say we're some sort of special agents. Sounds cool, doesn't it? So I guess we're gonna lose our Pokemon, like our shop from like stage to stage. Anyways, I'm still a bit shocked by the recent events, but it's alright. The inspector said she'd protect us from danger. She's absurdly strong, you know? I'm so proud to call her my friend. Alright, we're gonna store basically everything besides this and this and this and this maybe? Alright. And we also get rid of our money. Alright, manage cash. We have now 582. Floor 11. Electric types. Don't like to see those. Alright, floor number 2. Ice Beam should deal with that relatively easily. However, it did survive, but only on very low HP. Alright. Seed up here, stun seed. An unusable weather band. But also, what is this floor layout, man? Basically just a single line. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore the Mischievous. Whoever Sylvian is not. And it throws a moon at it. Does Bumble have enough range? Seems so. Probably could have used Ice Beam instead. Yep. Just wanted to get the items down here. Alright. Use Toxic. Well, thank God I am a Steel type. And Toxic doesn't do shit. And also Pignut is still really dangerous due to its fighting type. Worst case, it can definitely kill me in like one hit. So avoiding it is probably the best. Also, I don't think weather bands are all that useful in here because I mean I haven't seen a single weather condition besides besides sandstorm, which was caused by Larvitaru using, you know, sandstorm. But besides that, I have not seen any dungeon-based weather effects. Oh, okay. That is bad. You know... Are you for real, man? I'm so fucking... not dead? Somehow? Can we stop protecting each other, please? Holy shit. Do you have heal seats? Something? I do actually. Didn't think I would have one. Okay, and I can see now where the stairs are. Well, thank you for that, Sylvian. The stairs have to be somewhere down here. Oh yeah, I'm out of ice beams, right. Yep. Alright, we are back at floor number 7, directly coming into a beetle layout. And you for some reason have to throw a shadow ball at a bird, because why the fuck not? And now you almost die, because... yeah, why not? I love going into avoidable situations. I mean, I could literally just turn and resolve the problem there's now. Besides Dazzling Gleam, everything she has is ranged. So, yeah, yeah. Anyways, we are through. Floor number 12. Next floor is now in sight, Argonian. Hey, check that out, all the way back there. It has appeared once again. Portal? Portal. Another one? We've got to cross through yet another one? Don't cry, we're not the same cowards we used to be. You're drowning in a glass of water while being grass types yourself. Even if there's no need to jump in to keep climbing. It looks really dark in there, we should maybe try doing so. What do you say, boss? Shall we take it? No, we'll patiently wait for destiny to come. For destiny to come? What are you talking about? Watch out, it's here. Floor locator requesting permission to initiate the protocol. Permission granted. Understood, initiating landing. What the fuck are you? I mean, it looks like Rotom, but... I mean... Anyways, landing successfully executed. Proceeding to next command, identifying field of action. What What on earth is this? Who's that Pokemon? Let's go ask them, Argonian. This just keeps getting stranger. Field of action identified. Proceeding to next command. Reopening commercial establishment. Phase 1 successfully completed. Phase 2 successfully completed. Commercial establishment state currently operative. Welcome, welcome. Okay, it's a Kaelian replacement. You're a Pokemon, right? I'm Rotom. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I see. And what exactly are you doing here? I'm Rotom. Welcome, welcome. They're a bit unsettling, don't you think so, Argonian? I've got this artificial smile, I don't know how to put it. I hope they aren't trying to impersonate that poor Keclean though. I really hope so. And I'd say it's more likely that they are here to replace him. I don't know where it may have come from, but this Rotom looks more like a robot than a Pokemon to me. There's no use in asking them about it. It seems like it's only following instructions. Oh, so that's it. I see, well, I guess it's better than nothing. At least, it's here to help. It'll be just a matter of time to get used to it. They want to start climbing already? Seeing that portal always lights a spark in me. Okay. Initializing organic life form emulating protocol code green. I mean, you don't have anything cool. So, that new retailer hasn't stopped flying for a single second yet. Are those propellers always working? Someone who never stops to rest cannot be a Pokemon. Or at least, not like one of those we currently know. Yeah, everything besides this, and this. And again, money. What the hell is that drone? And what is it doing with my guy Keclean's stuff? Could Mr. Spindler have sent it here? Does his great influence also extend across the entire space? Now then, what will it be this time? Alright, manage cash. Good. Did that dude reveal anything interesting? Not a single thing, huh? What a weird Pokemon. Our team is also dedicated to exploring now. Though honestly, I'm not sure whether this is our thing either. It'd be awesome to find some invaluable treasure here and set it off so we can finally retire. Yeah, that would be nice, I guess. Hey, I'm Shiftry. Team Shifty is leader. We aren't the bravest, but we have our pride too. Okay. What could you mean by this, Destiny? What are your true intentions? There's too much light in this floor, it dazes me. Haven't you ever wondered what a world completely plunged into darkness would look like? I'd love to live in a place like that. Though, by your expressions, I'd say I'm the only one here that does. Yep. Our leader loves everything that even remotely related to dark arts and the occult. He could seem a bit corny at times, but that's just the path for those who dare to explore darkness. Okay, anyways, let's continue. Floor 12. Bounce band. What does that do again? Okay, bounces thrown items back. Doesn't sound too good, to be honest. Can I please hit the egg here? Thank you. And there's another one. I'm pretty sure these things can also deal like 100 damage per hit. That's what I'd assume they at least do. And that is a Durant. Alright. So they do have also some new Pokemon. I mean, we have seen some new Pokemon before. Like from newer generations, but there are quite a few in here. Okay, yeah, I can probably completely ignore the wall meat here. which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Because wasting less power points is better. It's not like I'm gonna get really anything from leveling up anyways. Other than some slight... Schwierig. Don't need to see every single one being warped. Oh, I got... The game lags a bit now, but I guess that's to be expected. I just hope I find these stairs very soon. It appears though that I'm not quite as lucky. Yeah, that's a problem. Ooh. 5 HP. Way too close for comfort. I have to be a bit careful on how I maneuver through here. I mean, I was hoping for there to be no monster rooms in this, but I guess there are. Good thing I kept some orbs. Else I would have been dead. Anyways, we are through. Meanwhile, somewhere inside the tower. What the hell was I thinking? Weren't there any other targets? Well, I guess I would have had to bring them in sooner or later anyways. At least the first decimator was properly inaugurated. Ah, they'll be very useful for watching over them. This is the perfect excuse. Especially now that I'll have to absent myself soon. It's time to bring them over already. This is about to start. I can't wait to see who will be the one to rise among them all. I have a bad feeling. Here we are at last. We've cleared yet another floor. Hey, Argonian, it's our chance now. You think you're pretty funny, huh? I'll be accepting your challenge then. Guildmaster, I beg you, don't be disrespectful towards other explorers. You will end up harming our guild's reputation. It's been a real hassle for us to keep it safe after so much trouble. Blah 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 blah. Okay, very well, you've asked for it, Wigglytuff. There you go. Silly Mo. Lick me am Arsch. Aha, it's one of these. Okay. Wait, this isn't over yet. Now to witness to my ultimate technique. Fun Piece style. What the fuck? That one's gross. Dude, that one's creepy. It sent shivers down my spine. Well, whatever. I'll let you win this time. Yeah, I won! You saw that, Shadow? It was great fun. Ah, of course, Guildmaster. Your exhibition has certainly left me speechless. Yippee! Guildmaster Chatot, I see you're having great fun. My, if it is no precious Timarayasa. Friends, my good friends, how are you doing? Very good, we've been progressing through the tower without much trouble so far. And you guys are Team Flame, right? Indeed, I think we've talked to each other sometime before in the guild and its surroundings. It seems like every outstanding explorer has come to this place. We just won't stop meeting them. It does intimidate me a bit, but we also want to explore alongside you all. Well, I see. Go for it then. Guildmaster, I think we should get going already. we've already hugely delayed our departure. And we've got 2 master rank teams hot on our heels. And our apprentices get past, if our apprentices get past us, they'll lose all respect for us, their role models. Aww, is it time to say goodbye already? Well, that's okay. Let's explore. Bye, friends, my good friends. We hope to see you again sometime soon. Yeah, we should also get going already. We wish you the best of luck, Sylvian and Argonian. See ya. What a show, huh? Hero. It's missing text tags. I didn't know Team Flame's leader had such a comic side. And I'm really glad to see Bonita is still as cheerful as always. Charlotte seemed to be more in a rush than usual, though he already hurried us a lot back when we were still apprentices too, so that's totally like him. We can't fall behind Argonian, it's time to move forward. Indeed. We once again store. We don't store this, don't store this, don't store that. Don't store this. And I think that it? Yeah. I mean, what do I actually have in storage now? Yeah, not too bad. Alright. We gonna manage cash. And I still don't have enough. Anyway, some floors ago I fell in love at first sight. She's so beautiful, I can't express it properly. She's got that, the sea's depth and the wave's charm. But I'm not sure if someone like her would ever notice someone like me. What do you think? Do I stand a chance with her? Sure, we're gonna encourage Bellsprout. For real? You really mean it? I'm so happy. Sure. Our leader can be a bit stubborn at times. He refuses to evolve, and to think I believed he had already matured enough. Look at this majestic horn of mine. This blazing horsehair freely waving in the wind. I feel like a fairy tale creature. I mean, you kinda are. Anyways, Willitav looks like a really genuine guy. I'd never had the chance to speak to him directly. He's a big softie, and a really tough one, too. Must the daily routines be going smoothly back at the guild? I'm slightly concerned about Corpish's aptitude. And if just 1 out of the 67 perfect apples I've counted just before we left ends up missing, I'll kindly ask Krogan to get rid of that sickening cauldron once and for all. Unforgivable, apple burglar! Whoa, were you actually listening to me? Anyways, I'm actually gonna save before I continue. Just to have another save point. And, let's go. Floor 13. A lot of Volbeats in here. Don't really have something very effective against them. Also, I'm confused. And I can't really do anything. Okay, finally recovered. Man, there's so many Pokemon in here, all of a sudden. Where did they all come from, man? Of course I missed. And I didn't adjust. Okay, I'm dead. Cool. Alright, back at floor number 3. I have found out there are lanterns on this floor. And they have discharge. Meaning going into a big open room that has potentially a lantern inside is a death sentence. Like a guaranteed one. So, yeah, let's just hope we don't encounter any of them. Yeah, because that would not be very cool. Anyways, level 53, actually. he should be very low here, indeed. Alright. Floor 7. Thank God I spawned on, on stairs there. That lantern was kind of dangerous. Could it be that he's out of moves? Usually not, right? No, he still has all of them, but he just decides that using Helping Hand is the best he can do. Alright. I'm just not gonna question that. That was a lot of damage. Anyways, I want that seed, and I'm very sure that Sylvian will attack the Volbeat. Oh, his Quiver Dance annoying. Okay, bro, stop, please. Thank God I missed Giga Drain. Alright, and stairs. And we are through. Floor number 14. We've made it, Argonian. For real? No ifs, ands, or buts? You'll forgive us without any conditions? Yeah, no problem. Our water float didn't suffer any damage, and you didn't seem evil at us at all to us, Henry. Such pure souls. They shine so much it hurts. Master Drowsy warned us about it, but witnessing it ourselves has been a truly moving experience. Oh, you've come on Mr. Drowsy's behalf. Well, sorta. He had his own burden to bear, but it was also him who taught us how to carry ours with fortitude. Hang on, boss. You're gonna scare these children. The master is perfectly fine. How passionate, I love to see it. That's awesome, right, Little Shrimp? You've helped them to atone. Yay, I don't know what atone means though. I'm glad you've chosen to change your behavior. You seem really committed to amending your mistakes. Hey, I see you've gotten it already. Timareaza, that's right, we've been able to obtain their forgiveness. Yeah, we're great friends now. Once we go back to Treasure Town, let's play all together sometime. Can't stand this much tenderness. I'll almost certainly deflate if the cuteness doesn't stop. Of course, we'll go play among the crabby bubbles. Yay, I love bubbles. Maybe Argonian and I will join in too. Come on, Argonian, it's been a while since we last visited the beach at sunset. You're never too old to mess around and have some fun. Oh, and talking about messing around, have you been able to find the one you've been looking for, Maril? Not yet. We still haven't come across her, but we'll keep searching for her. There's no need to worry. I see, that's a shame. To be honest, Argonian and I saw her back at floor 10, but she left before we could have a word with her. We'll try to stay alert next time. We know how important this is to you. But don't worry, knowing she's actually here is already great news. You're talking about that wandering warbler, right? We weren't aware you were looking for her. We'll also be on the lookout for her from now on. Exactly, your problems are also our problems now. Because that's just what friends are for. Aha. Thanks everyone. Let's go find her all together. Well, it's so easy for them to let go, isn't it, Argonian? I'm really happy to see them all cheering for each other. Who would have thought it would be this way? Yeah, it's a rather curious scene. Though it seems like they're doing their own thing now, and I think we said everything we had to already. You want to keep exploring already? That's fine with me too. I don't see why we shouldn't. I guess there's probably another possibility to forgive them or something. excuse me, do you perhaps know where Mr. Keclean went? Welcome, welcome! Aw, it's no use, they just won't listen to me at all. I hope he's okay at least. Now that I think about it, we also owe those Krabby an apology. We interrupted their laudable labor. That evening, no one could enjoy the bubbles, and we're completely at fault for it. And then there's that guild too, huh? We also owe them all sorts of stories. Especially Wigglytuff, but we were so badly beaten that it could also go the other way. We already said sorry to that Graham some time ago. He could barely remember us back then. Age must be already affecting his memory. It did look quite healthy though. I'm sure those hot springs he spent so much time in must keep his fumes really clean. Maybe. Let's see. We're gonna... do this, I guess. Also, safe. Alright, money, we have 0. Alright. Hey leader, didn't we also have our own local bugs too? Yeah, though it's been a while since then. I wonder what those meanies must be up to right now. Okay, they have the same text box. What are you talking about? Bubbly bubbles. You can't be thinking about blowing them here, right? Well, as long as you aren't planning to practice martial arts, you and I will get will get along well, then, shrimp. All right, let's continue onwards. All 14. Would you like to see stair spawns? Unfortunate. However, with how freezing works in this game, it's really not that bad. Guess I'll bubble back. Oh, that's a Landhorn. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna kill that thing before it gets too close and can use Discharge. Because again, Discharge is not a very nice move to be hit with. Especially if you're water type. Because Steel does not resist electricity. I always thought it did, but it does not. I mean, Steel is conductive, so I guess that makes some sense, maybe? Who knows? Okay. Please just don't use this charge, please. Confuse Ray is also not really cool, but he missed. That's cool, that's cool. Alright. No aim scope. Also, I should probably sell all those weird scopes I'm getting. They should sell for quite some good money. Meaning I could try out the thing that Goldego is going on there. Okay. Anyways, first off stairs. Okay, he tanks the Aqua Jet and I miss. He tanks the Aqua Jet again, and he's dead. And he should theoretically be wanted, but I don't want to risk with payback to get hit back by my own regular attack. So we use the move instead. I'm already out of ice beams. Well, I guess throwing a rock at me does less damage than actually attacking me, so... yeah, that's good. World Abyss Pit. Okay. Hey, stop right there. God damn it! We were so close! No wonder they decided to so much time to oh my fucking god, I can't read! No wonder they dedicated so much time to preventing us from trespassing their dungeon. Clearing it the usual way has delayed us greatly, and these are the consequences. And what's next? I refuse to let them celebrate such macabre competition. I'm afraid they won't be holding our opinion in high regard anymore. We can only hope for the best of results. It's imminent, brother. Let's have some faith in the kindness Father blessed us with. It's always been our biggest pride, no matter the circumstances. Now more than ever, they'll have to cling to it. Their bounds will be pushed to the limit. Now that no one will be able to judge their actions. Now that the origin regression has begun. Alright. Floor 15. One last push out, going in. We are almost there. Hey, are you right? Your teammates are all messed up. And you're not looking all that well either. Tell us, Angus, what happened back there? We can help, but we need to know what we're up against first. That was incredible! I had never seen such a thing! We were out and about exploring as usual then, when suddenly, boom! Some hidden stairs! Those only appear once in a blue moon. What was up there though was neither a secret bazaar nor some ancient treasure. Bang! A legendary battle! Foe softer than a Bastodian's face. We almost didn't make it, it was really close. Only I remained on my feet when it was all over. But it was incredible. What an adrenaline rush. It was truly the fight of our lives. Are you saying that even the hidden stairs are a trap in here? How terrible. I wouldn't ascend them even with someone else's suction cups. At least, now we know, girls. As soon as we see them, we gotta rapid spin around and walk away. I don't even know why I bothered to tell you. It's obvious to me that you three aren't built for exploring at all. You were almost wrecked down to pieces, though. Your whole team is now in shambles thanks to your recklessness. And you keep on crowing like that? I honestly can't understand why you'd enjoy doing something like that. What exactly are you supposed to gain by exposing yourselves to such danger? On top of all sorts of experiences and sensations you all will never get to enjoy? Simple. There are two main reasons why I would take them in a heartbeat if I had the chance. The first one is the reward. What doesn't kill you makes you strong, and we're no exception to that. We've gained more strength than what we would have otherwise earned by limiting ourselves to just clearing the dungeon. And the second one is the speed at which taking these opportunities lets you progress. It's not just experience that you gain faster. If you win, it also allows you to clear the whole dungeon instantly. Even if we've all got the right to climb, who can ensure there'll be enough treasure at the end for every one of us? Our team won't stay behind, while others progress at a completely different pace thanks to them. We want to reach those places no one has ever visited before, and in order to do so, we must be the first to the top of the tower. And if the tower wants us to take risks to achieve it, then so be it. Well, if you see it that way. So they are just some sort of shortcuts to you, right? I see, but I can't share your vision, unfortunately. Our priorities are very different. We've got absolutely no need to rush. And besides that, are you sure that's actually the quickest way to explore? If you end up like this every time you come across one of those stairs, I doubt you'll make it to the top before we do. Ha, no need to worry. A couple of reviver seeds and they'll be as good as new. This time we were caught by surprise too. We'll be much better prepared next time. Well, if you say so. I hope I'm proven wrong, but this won't be the last time you'll get beaten up this badly. I assume you won't be needing our help then? Be careful, though I know for sure you won't be following my advice. We'll try to. Can't promise anything though. Come on, sleepyheads, it's time to wake up already. Did you hear all that, Argonian? It looks like we can ascend at an even faster pace. What a sweet surprise! Though that definitely has some risk attached to it. What will you do, Argonian? Once the time comes, it'll be up to you after all. Yeah, that's right. It's my responsibility as a leader. I think we should choose wisely if the chance ever presents itself. It may not be worth it to risk it all if we are already near the next floor. Powering up is always helpful though, we might be grateful for some extra strength in the future. Yeah, I also think that way, Argonian. Adjusting our strategy based on each situation sounds like the smartest option of all. Well, then, we'll have to start putting it into practice soon. Come on, let's keep exploring. Alright. Alright, now the thing is... where the hell can I find 2 reviver seeds? We haven't come across a single one ever since we entered the tower. Think, Zangief, think. What would the Great Galay do in your place? Okay, they just don't have text boxes. Let's see. Alright. Wait, I should probably do what I talked about last floor, which is grab all of these things. Did I? Oh, I think I did something wrong. Wait. Yeah, I think I did. We give this here, we give, where is it? There it is. With this Sylvian, alright, and now we sell some stuff. If he lets me? Yeah, okay. Alright, that's 1.9k. Do you sell something good? Oh, holy shit, what are these prizes, man? And the sunset is just 50. Okay, anyways. You know what, let's try this thing here. Well, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. It'll be 1,000 poke. Sure, let's see. And then time to make it rain, gimme! An Amity Rock. There goes another phenomenal Phantomula prize. What do you say? No, I'm too broke to repeat it. Let's see. Well, I could actually go for another. I want to check quickly. Sylvian specific item. You know what? I'm gonna try it again. I have the money. Maybe I get a specific item for Empoleon. Would be pretty cool. X-ray specs. Not that bad, actually. The problem is, I already have the trap scarf. Oh, it's actually difficult. Which one should I keep? Because both are really useful. I think I'm gonna store the trap scarf for now. Alright, also gonna save. Just in case. SMD stream is not vibing with it. Anyways, did you see what happened to Zangief and his team? It serves them right, but I hope they learn their lesson even after this. Those 3 will only humble down once the grumpy fly. A legendary battle. Was he perhaps exaggerating it? How annoying. Now I want to check it myself. Over in Team Razor wins. Everyone's out of their minds, but I'm now surprisingly wondering if we should also try our luck. Indeed. Anyways, let's continue onwards. You know what? I'm just gonna leave him. Ah, Earth power. That's not cool. But anyways. Twin needle. Hmm. It'd be great if I generally hit my moves more, but maybe I should have picked up something for boosted accuracy or something. Anyways. Okay, heal seed and oranberry. I mean, it is useful for stuff like this. Predicting enemy, like, not predicting, but, you know, using ranged moves more effectively. On targets that may are not visible yet. Normally. Oh no, this spamming tailwind. Alright. My accuracy really kinda sucks. Apparently. Okay. Okay, at least one is dead instantly. Okay, both are. I mean, now I'm losing kind of the benefit that I had from the trap scarf. Which was that it was kind of hard to step into traps on accident. Unless I pulled Sylvian over them. But, oh well. At least I can see what's going on with the map now. Alright, floor 16. My, you always come up with some clever comment, Mr. President. You are surely one interesting Pokemon if there's any around. Heh, spasibo, Miss Melodic. You talk here have a very charming personality. Excellent. Oh, please don't flatter me. You almost made me blush just now. Yeah, and you almost fell down at his claws once you heard about his title. You didn't even bother to ask what the hell he's president of. You just went straight to polishing those scales. Whatever, I guess this is all political intrigue will be my life soon. But I can't take it anymore right now. There must be something I can do to slip away from for the time being. Phew, that was a tough floor. I wasn't expecting something like that at all. Just what I needed. They're still worshipping each other. I'm sure they won't even notice. And for that reason, it's crucial that our queendom and your state strengthen ties with haste. It'll be splendid if you decide to openly support the princess's coronation. State? I know rule no state, miss. Is there anything wrong? Did I perhaps express myself in a way that could have been misinterpreted somehow? My poor auditory capabilities won't allow me to appreciate your excellency's elegant pronunciation as clearly as I'd like to. Oh, but of course, how impudent of me. I haven't even noticed you introduced you to our beautiful heir to the throne yet. What? Your Highness, we require of your... What the? Manaphy! It was clear as water. It couldn't have been anyone else. I'm really starting to loathe these two. And we've seen many more things too. I'm having so much... Manaphy. 1,001 pardons, Your Highness, but this is a serious affront. It demonstrates a major lack of respect to eschew your responsibilities before such an important figure. I'm afraid you've left me with no other option. I'm sure you will understand this. Stop it already, my lady. You're hurting her badly. No, Sylvia, that's not true. Her imprisonment isn't painful, it just leaves me completely paused. Of course, we're not allowed to inflict harm upon others in this place. Rules shall be followed, at least within high society. And besides that, did you really think I dare hurt Her Highness under any possible circumstance? You don't seem to be making good use of those precious lungs. You'd better oxygenate your brains sometime soon. You're the one who needs to do that. Let others breathe, even if you won't do so yourself. Enough now, I won't stoop to that vulgar level of yours. We are leaving, Your Highness. Don't even dare interact with such low-bun Pokemon again. Bye, Sylvian and Argonian. Have fun. Bro, what the fuck? Man, I can't stand that harpy. She must think Manaphy belongs to her. Let's go tell her off, Argonian. I'll show her who the low-bons really are. Well, I get why Sylvian is so worked up, but... Manaphy was very clear about her not being our responsibility anymore, no matter how much we still love her. We'd only embarrass her if we get involved. We'd really be doing it for our own pride too, and not purely for her sake. And that is not how love towards others should be shown. We've got to respect her boundaries and let her handle this on her own. Yeah, deep down I know, Aragonian. She's all grown up already. I know that she'd be able to defend herself if she wanted to. I would have indeed done it mainly to release my anger. Thanks for helping me come to my senses. But even so, I still think it's unfair she's being pressured to that point, even though she's already committed to her role. But I guess that's just how things are. It's not like we understand how royalty works at all. You and I only know how to do one thing, but we do it like no other. Come on, let's keep doing our own stuff. No one beats us at exploring. Alright. Yeah, it would be easier to do this. And then go this, and this, and okay. So your Highness isn't just a princess, but an explorer too? Jeepers, back in my time, royalty used to value comfort much more. Isn't that weird for someone like me to enjoy themselves? Of course it isn't. Our president is just like your Highness. Wow, how cool, a president who explores. So tell me, Miss Milotic, do you like exploring? Me? Of course. It's an activity that grants plenty of benefits to those who practice it regularly. It boosts physical capacities, it stimulates emotional bonding, and on top of many other perks too. Right? It's the best of the best. We should do it together someday. What a daring proposal, Mr. President. But I will still consider it. It would be the greatest honor for myself to effectively assist your Excellence. Okay, she is one of those kind of personalities. Monsieur Slowking. Monsieur Walrain. I see your relations are as good as always. Remaining the President's right hand is most definitely a noteworthy feat. I can only express my admiration towards your protégé. The Marine Court will eagerly receive her upon your return. But she should still be worried. There are some hungry sharks among its many members too. It was precisely due to this that I departed long ago. It's most certainly a ferocious environment. The appetite for power may prove to be overwhelming for a young and innocent lady. Yes, that I'm well aware of. I think I forgot to save, didn't I? doing this mainly because of the heavy use of S&D stream. And I want to be sure that if it glitches, I don't lose that much progress. But so far it's been fine, so... Also, just realized the location is no longer Destiny Tower. Alright. Anyways, let's continue. Floor 1 or floor 16? Okay. Cool that you all have so much fun throwing shit at each other. I'm just gonna leave. Did I not take my... I fucked up with the bands again. Oh. I have to fix it next floor. Anyways, we should still be good without them. I hope. Alright. Probably should have used bubble instead of ice beam. Just, you know, power points and stuff. But, oh well. There's one. And we are actually through already. That was quick. Come on, we're almost done. The exit's right there. Oh. Do you have any idea how much we've struggled? Don't you dare do something like that ever again. What do you think would happen when you left on your own? Diglett and I had no clue on what to do. I'm telling you, that wasn't even my fault. Peter started walking away out of nowhere and I had to follow him so he wouldn't get lost. Hey, Carly, I'm deeply sorry. The thing is, I spotted some precious stone and... Then next time, use your tactics properly and make sure we all regroup afterwards. If you're gonna be a leader, we've gotta embrace every one of the role's responsibilities too. All this babbling for what? As long as I take the stairs, we all make it to the next floor anyways. Hey, Loudred, I'm not letting that slide. Do you remember the time we explored Eastern Cave together? It was a descending dungeon. I could have just dug through it, clearing it all by myself at a much faster pace. But that has got nothing to do with exploring. No one who truly enjoys our job will tell you otherwise. No, to explore is to share. Exploring is facing every small challenge we come across along the way and overcoming it all together. That's what my dad taught me. That's what our guild always taught me too. If you're gonna step in there and ignore your teammates' will, go ahead. But I'll tell you one last thing. Keep exploring like that, and you'll end up alone before you know it. Remember those words. Cheeky Diglett. When did you exactly become so wise? Well, my species tends to dig as deep as we can. I love doing it in the soil, but there's nothing like practicing it in your soul. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Diglett is totally right about this. We came here to have fun above all. The stress of leadership almost made me forget it. Maybe I'm not prepared enough to lead such a big party. Exploring on my own never taught me how to handle any of this. Oh, no, sir. You're not at fault at all. You're always the one to defeat the most foes. Yours truly, however, is always daydreaming. It's really difficult for me to focus. I spot something shiny and all I can think of is picking it up. I'm way too simple, and there's nothing I can do about it. I should have given up my place for any other apprentice. I'm sure anyone would do better than me. Ah, Bidoof, that's not true. We love you just the way you are. We wouldn't trade you for anything in the entire world. And besides that, we all agreed that you deserve to come more than anyone else. Is that true? Of course, you make more effort than anyone else, no matter how difficult it is for you to do so. Good explorers don't shirk work, and you're the living example of that rule at work. Isn't he, Loudred? Yeah, you always lend a paw to whoever needs a Bidoof. Your simplicity might as well be your felicity. You can achieve great things thanks to it. My golly, I feel like a silly duckling for saying those things about myself now. I'll try my best to live up to the task. Yes, sir. Huh, thanks to that's the guild's true spirit. Friendship over all else. Our friends are truly something, Argon, they also grow in the face of adversity. Let's go greet them, so we can keep climbing afterwards. Or, well, whatever you feel like doing. I wouldn't mind going exploring again already. When any Pokemon gets lost inside a dungeon, acting quickly is essential. The more time goes by, the less chances there will be to succeed at rescuing the victim. True, true. We've got orders to advance without delay in case Her Highness goes missing. Madame Milady and Monsieur Walrain will track her down backwards from the place she was last seen at. Okay. Is Her Highness alright? Were her warlords determined already? Indeed. I see, that's a relief. We'll keep waiting for her to arrive here then. Okay, let's quickly fix the fans. Took the wrong scarf. And X-ray specs. Alright. Why did she put up that smile? Wasn't she so mad at me? Ah, as if I could care less about whatever's going on inside that stigma of hers. I couldn't care less at all. Sure, buddy. Again, safe adventure. Before I forget. Oh my gosh, Argonian, do you know who else is inside the tower? Then you'd better grab your seat before I speak. Team Raiders, super incredible Rose Raid. Ah, she's so cool. We came across her and her teammates a few floors ago. Team Jard's divas all shine in their own merit, but she's the most stylish flower I've ever had the chance to meet in my entire life. Well, I did say meet, but the truth is I couldn't even find the courage to ask her to sign my diary. I should have been a bit braver. It already stores too many regrets. What? By golly, hello once again, Argonian. Selvian, are you enjoying the climb so far? I'm bursting with confidence now. I've got some amazing teammates by my side. Am I as amazing as them, though? Most likely not. Oh, excuse me, I don't know what's wrong with me lately. I must have awakened some other untimely ability by mistake. Hey, how's it going for you two? We're doing as loud as ever, not gonna lie. But we've definitely made some small progress just now, as a team that is. Sounded like it. Gonna get rid of the last 200. I mean, I could go for another round, but let's wait on that. And let's just continue beforehand. Floor 17. Alright, and now we can actually see enemy Pokemon again. But also now this can happen. Uncool. Well, I at least now know where the stairs are. Please don't die, Sylvian. Thank you. Alright. We made it. I do want to pick up that seed though. Totos, it was a good idea to do that. Okay, kind of weird layout. But stairs. Good. Man, I still hate the beetle layout. But I guess it's going to be coming back every so often. Anyways, floor 6 or floor 17. I do wonder how many floors that has been already. It's probably over 100 already, right? Maybe not. I don't actually quite know. Please miss one of us? Yeah, thank God. Good. Alright. Already out of bubble though. But it doesn't matter because floor 18 we are through. And the exits are ahead already. Just one last push. Are you okay, Argon? Do you want us to rest for a bit? It can't be you. It's the next shop owner! Oh. Oh. Wait, what happened to Maril and Azuril? This is much worse than we had imagined. Inspector, what happened? Is Team ACT alright? Sylvie and Argonian, it's a relief to see you safe and sound. The current condition of Alakazam's party is no different from that Kecleon's. It seems like the silent targets aren't only support teams. We were mistaken to assume otherwise. Wait, the Assailant? Just one of them? Yes, we've already received a statement from every of the crime's witnesses. Thanks to that, we've been able to confirm 3 facts of great importance. The first one is that indeed, whoever has committed this crime is the same Pokemon who attacked that Kecleon. Besides, the information we gathered thanks to this floor's Pokemon, there's some other clues that point towards it. The exact place the victims lay, as well as their particular traces of violence, are identical to those we already observed. The second one is that whoever perpetrated both assaults acted alone. No one could catch a proper glimpse of it, but a single individual appeared and disappeared in the blink of an eye. All out of the witnesses' stories concur. It's only one Pokemon we're talking about. And the third one, and without a doubt, the one that puzzles us the most, is that, from what we were told, those affected didn't faint while climbing to the next floor, but the opposite instead. It was their own assailant who dragged them here after clearing the previous one. What did you say? A single Pokemon carried these 3 all the way to this place? And not just that, but they also beat the Kecleon on their own? As incredible as it seems, it's the most logical conclusion given our current premises. Even if that Kecleon wasn't actually considered an explorer. And Team ACT never chose to register along with the rest, their license thus becoming frozen at only the gold rank. I'd estimate them all to be around hyper rank level, perhaps even master-ish. We're facing a criminal whose threat level is nearly off the charts of the current outlaw notice board job rankings. How many stars should an outlaw of such magnitude be labeled with, boss? There's no need to estimate it. Any scenario where they leave this place unpunished is inconceivable. We'll stop them before they can leave this tower. I swear it on my pride. But in order to do so, I'll need to proceed with as much freedom as I can. Unveiling their identity is key in order to anticipate their next moves. We've got to meet him as soon as possible. I must request permission to use it. Alright, he will hopefully listen to reason at this point. In the meantime, why don't you try again, Argonian? Feel free to make use of your ability this time too. No need to push yourself, though. Yeah, we won't lose anything just for trying, that's for sure. Go on, Argonian, you can do it. But why wouldn't it work like that last time? Did I perhaps do something wrong? You could maybe try touching something instead of someone. That's the way I usually triggered it. Yeah, this might do the trick. He always carries them around. Aragonian touch Alakazam's spoons. And nothing. It's no use. What am I missing? Is it a matter of having evolved now? Kari? Why? Are you? What is he whispering? I can't understand any of his words. Ah. What was that little light just now? It didn't work this time either, right? What did you just say? You saw a light leaving Alakazam's body. Well, wouldn't it be like the one we... There's no way. But why exactly now? I'm sorry, but I'm not quite understanding what could have alarmed you this much. What does that light mean? Is it something bad? Sylvian, explain what happened after changing history. Excuse me? Did you just say disappear? Unbelievable. Then, does your partner come from the future? And how can we avoid it? Is there any way to stop said process? I don't think so, at least that we know of. However, it doesn't seem to be progressing any farther. And as far as I'm aware, Team ACT didn't try to do anything that transcendental. And they surely haven't time traveled before, that I can assure you. What a mess. As if we didn't already have enough on our plate with that outlaw. Did you really see that same light, Argonian? I see. It was an extremely brief sighting. We may have gotten a bit confused. We'd love to be of greater help in this matter, but that's about as much as we know. It might have just been an unfortunate coincidence. I'm sure it was. The phenomenon you've just described is horrible, but I see no reason why it should be happening right now. We'll watch over the victims until they're totally out of danger. I've still got to check up on them some more. Keep climbing, you've done more than enough here. Alright, thank you for everything then. Oh, and one last thing. Among the witnesses you've spoken to, were there two blue, round, and very cute Pokemon? Blue and roundy? Just like me? Well, as far as I'm aware, there weren't two of them. The Moofric Waller at most, but he's just a single one. For real, not a single trace of them both? Oh, no, this isn't looking good, Argonian. I hope those sweet brothers are doing okay. With the description you've just given, I'm sure we'll be able to track them too. We'll guarantee their safety as soon as we locate them. We beg you to keep updating us on this matter too. Thank you so much, Inspector. Be sure we will. So much stuff to worry about all of a sudden, right, Argonian? It'll be a bit more difficult to explore with all this in mind. I'll try not to let it affect me too much. We're not professionals. Then, for the time being, let's go search for Marill and Azurill. I won't forgive myself if anything happens to them. Alright. You already know this, but with enough skill, even an offensive move can kill its target. Don't unleash it all of a sudden. Let the energy flow slowly. And there you go. My frenzy plan works like ingrain on others when following these steps. You're so cool, Saw. Let me try next. Stop it. You're still not ready for practical training. Alright. Our boss, the Inspector has always been fascinated by our teammate's talent for healing others. I don't really get why, but Saw also finds teaching her entertaining, so there's not much I can say about it. The issue here is she's completely hopeless at training them, and learning them. She's got the same delicacy as a snoring Snorlax. I really doubt that the day she actually gets to apply these lessons will ever come at all. The sun would have stopped rising every morning before that happens, I believe. There's the move Morning Sun. Yeah, they asked for Marill. Did I not give him the scope lens? I guess not. Okay. Safe adventure, yeah. Alright. Now we store some poke. And I'm actually broke, so we don't store anything. Let's go. Floor 18. Swoobat, alright. Silverwind. Okay, that's close. Please don't do that. Alright, another stairs wall. We take this. Don't really get the time to replenish much HP, but... oh well. What works, works. Thank God that missed. That could have very easily killed me. Anyways. That was a nice spawn. We take those. And they somehow did not see the Venomoth correctly. Anyways. Nothing in here. Nothing in here either. Alright. Another Swoobat. Psywave. At least I'm not confused by it. That's good. Nothing in here either. Cool. Thank you for waking up the Venomoth. That was surely needed. It's... okay. Yeah, I guess we just don't let anyone sleep today. Anyways. We are through. Okay. It was about time that useless bag of bones kicked the bucket already. That is such a disgusting thing to say, Giratina. He created you in the first place. That's right, don't tarnish his memory. He was a great father to us all. But who are we trying to fool anyways? We were all eagerly awaiting this moment. Have you chosen yours, Heatran? At first glance, I haven't seen a single soul worthy of wielding yours. I already did so long ago. They're an ideal candidate. Could you really not stand anywhere else, Articuno? Your frost is already giving me chills. I won't be able to enjoy this the show like this, you know. It's still soon to start shivering, my friend. I see you've been missing each other. It's much noisier than I expected it in here. Hoopa, you petty bastard. Where the hell did you drag us all? This is Destiny Tower, and you know why I know that. I can assure you that you are inside the tower, but this area is a rather special one. To prevent unwanted interruptions, I've removed the tangible space that used to surround the structure. If it was up to that Palkia knucklehead, they'd still be falling face first against this problem without any solution. Dialga, on the other hand, is a bit more rational. They'll eventually come to realize what's going on sooner or later. But even the latter pales before a genius like I am. I've given them a taste of their own medicine by creating a gap in space, analogous to the gap in time Dialga devised in order to protect their beloved hidden land. Destiny Tower, even if visible, is now completely sealed to the outside world. As long as my bottle remains by my side, no one will be able to interfere with us. It acts the same way that Rock of theirs did. I've locked us at home while the keys are still inside, to put it in another way. I know not all of you are as brilliant as I am. Are you already starting to disrespect us? You're disgraceful to say the least. Was expecting some maturity from you after so many years, but you're still the same childish fool. And you're actually able to do all of that on your own, while in such a weakened state? It's precisely thanks to that I'm able to do it. I had to confine as much of my power as I could into the bottle for it to be able to maintain said conditions indefinitely. In exchange for doing that, though, I cannot fully manifest as I used to. That's the only downside to this whole thing. You should be thankful. I'm paying a high price to make this whim of yours true. As if you weren't using us for years too. Come on, man, just think about how much fun we're about to have. You know, you'll now be able to discover the many perks being smaller grants. I bet you've already started doing so. And what is it to me? I still don't know where on earth we are. Quit spitting such stupid nonsense already. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The archipelago This archipelago is making use of all the space I removed from that gap. I don't like wasting resources. Even if it has been restructured and incorporated into the tower. It still won't be affected by its special conditions. I hope this has dispelled your doubts. Yeah, you're such a bungler, Hoopa. I was really looking forward to showing it off once again. You'll have to fight for it just like everyone else. We've still got to set up a couple of things after all. Okay, with that said, I can finally speak to you all about what I wanted in the first place. Welcome to the Divine Domain. That's the name this particular part of the tower goes by. It'll be from this place that we all observe together as the competition you're all looking forward to unfolds. However, we can't let it start until each and every one of you has chosen their wielder. I'd recommend you do as soon as possible. The more time you take, the less flaws you'll be able to get for your entertainment. Then you should also start pushing them to show that they are truly capable of already. Right now it's too difficult to choose, almost no one has bared their fangs yet. I'm missing a lot of violence down there. Do whatever you must to awaken their desire to devour. Alright, I'll speed up things a little, if that is your wish. Any more questions, doubts or petitions? Splendid, then make yourself at home. I'll be back very soon. Okay. Floor 19. Nothing. They don't seem to be around anywhere. Could they have kept moving forward on their own? There's no trace of them on this floor, at least. Time to keep moving then, Nagoni. We have to continue searching. Alright, yeah. I'm telling you, a gold ribbon is the best option. Royalty loves those sort of flashy clothes. I'm sure she must have like 20 of those already. They aren't that rare. I've heard she likes exploring a lot. Why don't you give her something that could actually help her while doing so? Something like an aqua globe. It'll come in handy whenever she's facing electric type foes. Yeah, and how will we get it, Swampert? Should we spend all our money at the Phantom Bola while having our hopes up? It's too risky. We'll have to settle for a cheaper option. Team Hydro doesn't have that much liquidity, as ironic as that sounds. There must be something she might like, but it's still somehow affordable by us without dooming ourselves. What do you think? What would you choose as a present meant for a princess? Real a blue gummy? Quit pulling my leg, but I like him in my shell instead. We were talking about the future Queen of the Sea, not some gluttony-driven baby. I mean, they're both not too different from each other, to be honest. Anyways, I didn't really pick up much, right? Basically nothing at all. Also, I think I'm gonna do one more floor for this video, so we reach floor 20. So, yeah. Joy! So much joy! We were able to help another group of explorers thanks to our joy seeds. When your level goes up, your vitality will most likely grow too, and if that gets to happen while you're fainted, you'll no longer be so. You'll be still be feeling very weak though. Hello! Are you having fun? Yeah! I guess I'm glad to hear it. I hope you never have stopped having fun. I'm having the time of my life. This tower is super fun to explore. Okay, I'm gonna give you... I'm gonna do the fun tombola once again. I guess I was really lucky the first time I did. I didn't mean to... Ah, scheiße. I wanted to put my money away. Okay. I mean, what does Wanagami even do? Didn't help me at all. Anyways, floor 20. Let's go. Or like floor 19. Oh no, way to floor 20, I mean. Okay, nothing. And... oh, never mind. Stairs are here. A somewhat fast beetle floor for once. Alright, floor 4. I still have not found any hidden stairs yet. You know, I really appreciate actually hitting and killing the Venomoth. Ooh. Okay. Why does Sylvia not take any damage? Holy shit. I want to see it. Uh-huh. You know, we're just gonna act like that never happened and just continue onwards in the usual way. Nothing wrong with that. Anyways. So it is actually a legendary fight with you know, some more like a monster room type of thing, like a combination. Legendary fight and monster room. I guess it's pretty nice, but you know, clearing it normally also works rather well. So yeah. No. Of course it's affecting both of us. Okay, we can get there and we're good. Floor 7. Finally the floors are interconnected for once. The rooms on floors. Alright. Can I please? Okay, thank you. Okay, nothing in here. Explosion. I'm definitely not gonna use that. And I'm done. Alright. Floor 20. We're almost there. Come on, one last push. And that's all. Was it clear enough? Then you're free to leave now. Do whatever you want with this. Wait, Hoopa, could you repeat that for us? We weren't able to hear what you just said. Do you really think I care that much about you? I'm your host, not your servant. I've still got many more floors to visit. If it concerns you that much, ask any other guests about it. I'm sure they must all be willing to help you out. I wish we had arrived a bit earlier. So, what did he tell you guys? Just a quick summary is alright. Ah, verstehe. Aha, okay. Where are you going? We just asked you a question. What's gotten into them all, Argonian? That wasn't exactly the warmest of welcomes. Now I'm itching to know about it. What a drag. Well, we'll find out sooner or later. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal anyways. Come on, let's move on already. We can't let something like this keep us down. And I'm curious as well now. Do they talk right here at the back? Oh. Okay. Forgive our manners, we were a bit short of time. Team Ebony, will you be the ones to finally tell us what this is all about? Well, I'm afraid we won't. It's very valuable information you're asking for. What we can tell you instead is that you'd better get ready. But we do want to help you. Help us all, of course. You're already aware of how much we love invaluable relics, right? And this mysterious tower does hide plenty of them. In exchange for those, we can kindly offer you a second chance. Search for us around any nooks like this one, and we can come with your bag full of shiny stuff. Right, I don't know if these two are trustworthy. There's something fishy going on with them. You'll decide one who will be bargaining with Argonian, but I don't want to know anything about this. Sharp is the one who seals the deals. I just use my taunt to pick up fools like you. To offend is a matter of aptitude, not an attitude, right? I've got a bit of both on me, though. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, my buffers are a bit intrusive. With that said, are you willing to undergo a quick little frisking? Sure. You don't have to be carrying anything valuable now. Okay. What do they say? This is crazy! I like what that Hoopa guy is going for. But if he thinks he's smarter than anyone, than everyone, he'll soon be proven otherwise. Huh? You wanna know what that genie told us? Sure, you see. Shut it, you big mouth. You already blabbed enough on Zero Isle back then. Don't you think so? Yeah, sorry, boss. They've got some slightly intimidating members. That monster's taller than the three of us together. The three of us. It doesn't matter, though. We are smarter. If they lower their guards, we'll crush them. That's what destiny wills, then so be it. This makes the climb much more interesting. Let's keep exploring as we've been doing, but with that in mind now. If those three are looking for trouble, they're gonna find it for sure. I'm so mad at them, they're just some cheap lookalikes, especially that two-faced snake. Alright. With that, though, we've reached floor 20, and that will be the end for this episode. Yep. I do hope that you all enjoyed this episode, and I'm looking forward to the next one, and, well, until the next time, I do wish you all a great day, night, evening, whatever ends. Bye.